Trailer 2 for GTA 6 finally released after 18 months of heart-wrenching silence from Rockstar Games. The 2.5-minute trailer, along with 70 official screenshots, revealed all sorts of exciting info, but something not really being discussed is the discovery of a jaw-dropping selection of open-world activities planned for the biggest Grand Theft Auto game ever made. With that in mind, I figured it'd be a good idea to make a video looking at the top 10 best activities and minigames that we've seen in GTA 6 so far. Jumping in with number 1, which is gonna be fishing and diving. Trailer 2 revealed endless clips of the amazing coastlines included throughout the various areas of the game, but still lacking the actual confirmation of any kind of fishing minigame. However, included in the 70 official screenshots kindly provided by Rockstar Games, there was undeniable proof that fishing will indeed be featured in some way, shape or form. While we have no actual confirmation of the specifics, it's safe to say that we'll likely get a revised and enhanced version of what we saw in Red Dead Redemption 2, which is of course known for being a bit of a testing ground for a lot of the features we'll eventually see in GTA 6. Bundled in with fishing, I'm also including scuba diving, mainly because it isn't exactly a new thing in the Grand Theft Auto series, but I felt it was worth an honorable mention because, I mean, honestly, just look at this screenshot. Next up for number 2 is cage fighting, shown here with the official screenshot of Lucia training at some sort of MMA style gym, with a brief half-second clip towards the end of trailer 2 showing off the inside of the cage matches themselves. We've never really seen anything like this before, with the closest probably being in San Andreas, where you could spar with the people at the gym to learn new fighting moves. But with that being over 20 years old now, it was pretty basic. One can only imagine what Rockstar is cooking up for the combat system in GTA 6. That then leads me on to number 3, bodybuilding and fitness. Early on in the trailer, you can see Jason on the bench press for a brief couple of seconds at what is clearly a publicly accessible gym area. Something that's always annoyed me about GTA 5 is the Vespucci gym, which is decked out much like it is in real life, but none of the equipment is actually usable. But with the footage shown of Jason on the bench at the beach and Lucia honing her skills as a fighter, it looks like there's going to be a big focus on training, or maybe even a weight and muscle system similar to what we've seen in San Andreas. Number 4 goes to basketball, which can mainly be seen in one of the screenshots, where if you zoom in over here, you can see it plain as day. At first I thought it might just be something for the ambient NPCs, but this guy right here looks a little bit like my boy Cal Hampton, one of the main characters featured throughout the GTA 6 promotions. Funny enough, he's also included here in activity number 5, which is of course mini golf. This honestly got me really hyped and I can't wait to give it a try. GTA 5 has its full course golf setup, which was really impressive for an open world game at the time, but mini golf is a total vibe, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Rockstar does with it. The next minigame we're going to be looking at is pool, with yet another screenshot of our main man Cal featured playing a game alongside Jason, with it being a fairly basic activity that we haven't seen since GTA 4 and San Andreas before that. I wonder how they're going to enhance it from previous iterations. Pool is great in real life, but it's often pretty dull when included in video games, so I'll be curious to see how it works once released. Number 7 on the list is going to be dancing and music, something that was featured extensively throughout both trailers and several of the official Rockstar screenshots. Now of course this is nothing new, we've seen it in both GTA Online and San Andreas, and at this stage there's still no confirmation as to exactly how it's going to be used in the game, or if it's going to be an activity available in free roam, but with how big the dance and music scene is in Miami, I'd say it's definitely more than likely. The next activity is going to be hunting, something that a lot of people are looking forward to, especially with the huge variety of locations there's going to be to explore. The national park and the surrounding areas look absolutely insane, and the animals and wildlife that we've seen so far is both diverse and very impressive. As many of you know, hunting was largely refined in Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, with the mechanics becoming greatly advanced in the second game. This is another example of where RDR2 was used as a testing ground for GTA 6, and people have predicted predicted for some time that hunting is going to be a big feature in the final release. Well, thankfully, these screenshots provide a lot of hope in that department, and I think it's fair to say that anyone looking to trawl the mountains for their next trophy kill is going to be very happy indeed. Getting on to the last couple now, with number 9 looking at the huge variety of open world races fixing to make their way to Leonida. Trailer 1 featured street races and drift competitions, along with off-road races at the Thrillbilly Mud Club. Official images released for the national park show off a really dope looking race with dirt bikes, and with the sheer number of boats and jet skis showed throughout both trailers, I think it's incredibly likely that we're going to see a whole series of water-based races as well. I just hope they bring the hovercraft in on all of the racing goodness. Just imagine a big group of these things belting down the Everglades. It'd be absolute madness. That then brings us onto our final activity for the video. And yep, you know I had to do it, legends. We're gonna be looking at strip clubs. Both trailers and a number of the official screenshots show off the various strip clubs available throughout the state. At first, I was only aware of the Jack of Hearts, which is going to be based in the city. But this image here, while saying it's a quote-unquote cabaret club, I think we all know the score of what's really going on behind those doors. I mean, a venue called Delights, with big neon signs out the front saying girls, is definitely providing more than just some light theatrical entertainment. So after over a year of complete radio silence, it feels like we're now almost overwhelmed with new information. I'm going to be covering all kinds of GTA 6 content on the lead up to the release, so be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But until we meet again, you bunch of legends, I'm Red Nitrate, and I'll catch you on the next one.